Yes. Yes. Do you not remember me telling you about that? They got the Resident Evil like outfits and shit coming in this game. Yeah, I was telling you about it last week. Bro, we streamed for 7 hours last down. Alright, bet. Let's go. Did I start my song over when I sat down? God damn it.
Active terminal detected.
I think it's gonna be Jones because I don't see nobody. Never mind, they just haven't come in yet. Damn, I put it on normal, so we're gonna be getting purples now. God damn it. No, don't deconstruct the purple ones, sell it. The purple ones don't give you the shit you need for optimization. It has to be gold.
Shade tech detected. Rogue assault turret detected. Detected. Rogue striker drone detected.
Oh. Oh, there is 2 jammers, huh?
Assistance needed. System. EMP jammer destroyed. System reactivated.
Say, the damage output is so much better though, man. Like I'm sitting out here like shredding. Uh, how? I'm coming. I didn't realize you were finding people back there, my bad. That damage! God! Key. Grab that. Another EMP jammer. Oh no, you don't. This is one we gotta hack. This ain't one we.
System malfunctioning.
How's this man's gonna be able to put his turret up right next to the. Like, right next to the jammer? I bet that's fucking boxing.
System malfunctioning. Terminal accessed.
I'm saying. I thought this build was bad because I was. It was just because we were playing on higher difficulty. This build is actually god tier. Bro, you remember when we took this build into the dark zone? Bro, man hit for 6 million on a shotgun. It's like, no? I still got seen to those scenes. I thought about it earlier, but I was busy. Finally got my headlight replaced. You good with drawing like manga scenes though, right? Like a page? Wait a minute. Because that... Hey, I mean, whatever you do, you do. That's something. I was just meant like for that fight scene, I feel like it would look better if it was in a... Yeah. I mean, you can do it however you want, just... whatever you think would look best. Brandon Lamborghini, fuck a cop, pistol on my hips like I'm a cop. You're a real nigga rockstar. This ain't no good time to look like. Need me. Bourbon.
Active terminal detected.
They asking too much? What's poppin'? Brand new whip just hopped in. I got options. I'm up against that bitch like a walked in. That makes sense. Say, I'm trying to get more people on yours. Or on mine. So then you can have more time for yours. What's poppin'? Brand new whip just hopped in. I got options. I can pass that bitch like Braxton. Hell yeah.
System curtailed.
I feel you. Damn. I mean, we're really just trying to get the 30 floors, and then once we get to 100, we can like start over. What's poppin'? Brand new widgets have to. I got options. I can pass that bitch like stop it. What's that shit? What's bracket? Brand new widgets that shit.
Nearby hostage situation detected.
What's brag? What's that? Got options. Pass that bitch and sucked in. Rotation.
System back online.
I talked to the guy that did the custom art from Morthos. See if he wanted to do more of a hop on the project, but he he wasn't looking for a project that big. So that's understandable. Cause that man was nasty. Oh, that's you.
System restored.
Yeah. No, stay in there for me. Stay in there. I mean, we're not getting near as much XP as we were before, but we're knocking these floors out. So once we get that exotic, I'm gonna pump it back up to a... Yeah. And then I'm gonna pump it back up. That's perfect. Apparently we could do that every week, so from now on we need to do the summit once a week, and the first 30 we need to do all together on a harder difficulty. But since it's, you know, the first 30, that'll be easier.
High risk hostile.
Brand new widget, that shit.
Terrorist seeker mine detected.
Oh my god, man's health is shredded. Don't punch me. Don't punch me. What's bad? Brand new widget, options. I'm just worried that since we have the difficulty lowered, I'm not going to get that last exotic piece once we get to 80. Hold on. Oh, my bad, Brody. I don't get Instagram notifications. I just gotta get on there and check it. Yeah, I got you right now. Oh, damn. What the fuck is my headset doing? Hold up. Is he doing digital? Or are these scanned? That's good. I like that. What in the hell? Like a bitch like to wobble wobble, shake it, break it, break it. You made it, they hate it, hate it.
Active terminal detected.
Good thing for that. So you ain't dope. But if you all that is 3 more bullets from me. I dropped him quick.
Accessed.
Bruh. I don't know why they like me so much on them higher levels. Say hey. That shotgun picks him up. One thing you can do on Red Dead if you have a shotgun, if you shoot someone in the hand, their hand comes off. Or like, in the head, if they're laying on the ground. You shoot them in the head, their head comes off.
Hostile control. Terminal destroyed.
Oh, that was... Damn. Do we get... Have we gotten a, key?
Accessing server. Fuel terminals detected nearby.
You wanna go to the next one? Yeah, it's over there to the left.
Accessed.
Hmm. What? Hey, supply dog. No, you don't. Get the fuck down. Yeah. If you can beat his ass, she's single. Hey, loot room.
Shade tech detected.
Again, if you can beat his ass, she's single.
Rogue incinerator turret detected.
You can get to the point where she can be in a relationship and hugging on you in front of her mans and he will not do shit. That was so funny. That man spent that whole tournament just glaring at me from across the room. What made me laugh really hard was whenever she came home with me, you, and Josh after that. And I gave her boyfriend a hug. I was like, yeah, I'm going with him, and left with us. Bro. This is what you do. Don't start drama now, cause then you gonna seem like the bad guy. Give it a second, cause I promise you they'll have problems. Wait till she mad at him, then go do something. And then she might act mad just cause they were close, but really she won't be that mad. Woo! Put them cars up. Put them cars up. Is she going for real? That ain't anything for real. Papa Bear said this bitch too conscious. I'm gonna start saying that when we playing For Honor. What's up? Say. Hey, if you powerful enough, you can do whatever you want. And if he got a problem, he ain't gonna do shit about it. That makes sense. I ain't the one. Two hostile lieutenants detected. Say, they don't like our damage output. Oh, and one's off top, first room. I bet. Watch, watch, watch. Where's your health bar, buddy? Where's your health bar, buddy? I'm sorry, did y'all want to leave this room? Is that why y'all opened that door? Did y'all think y'all was going somewhere? Did y'all think y'all was going somewhere? Oh, y'all got the lieutenant back there too? I'm sorry, did y'all think y'all was going somewhere? Did you think you were going somewhere? Sit your ass down. Why do y'all keep coming? Oh my, the bodies, bro, the bodies. Say. Yeah, that's where you gotta draw a line. Never mind. Deconstruct all your golds and sell all your purples. That's what I'm working on right now. I got a whole lot of golds. What's the scalpel? Oh, future. It's a marksman rifle with future perfection? I know that assault rifle has future future whatever. Future perfection, whatever it's called. What you give me? Got an apparel key. Get me something I already had. That's what happens when you get most of shit in the game. We've been playing it since it came out, and they don't add that many new apparel items. So should I raise the difficulty? I think it's between 80 and 100. I just wasn't sure if you were good with the XP output. But I hate you a little bit more every time you say that. I see it. I see you do it every time. I'm waiting for him to say rogue agent one good time, because those rogue agents, they don't matter if I got an easy, hard, legendary, whatever. They're the same difficulty.
Nearby hostage situation detected.
Bro, I'll be putting hands on boys. She is not random. I do what I like to. I do what I like to. I do. I like to. I like to. You got two? Oh. I was like, I just graduated high school last year. I had at least 2 a month at minimum.
Rogue striker drone detected.
They were hesitant to fight me too. You saw it firsthand. You was here. You're right. This is random. Alright, continue though. Shit's not. I got a key on me. This is not random. This shit is not random. Hold up, I'm fighting like 4 people. Say, I was getting shot at. Okay, yeah, I saw a lot of flashing lights on my screen. I got her. It looked like you had to reload. My bad. Alright, well, where should I start? My most gruesome, like the most gruesome, as in like how bad the other nigga turned out, or most gruesome as like how stylish I made the shit. Well, so the girl I'm dating now, the most like stylish one, I guess. The girl I was dating now, whenever, this is the second time we dated. We dated the first time in freshman year. And we started talking in Spanish class. I think we had English and Spanish together. And then she was with a guy, and homie, like, she was trying to break up with him because she was like, it's not working out. He doesn't treat me right. This and that. I was like, alright, like, do what you gotta do. And then she was trying to break up with him, and homie like wouldn't have it. He was like, no, we can work it out. Like, we're not breaking up. We can work it out. And so I got tired of it. And I hit up one of my boys. I was like, "Hey, like, we're gonna go see Mans at lunch." He was like, "I bet." So I sent some people out. I was like, "Hey, go find where they're at. I'm gonna go round up some boys." And we got 20 or 30 people deep. And my brother looks at me. He's a senior at the time, and we were freshmen. And he looks at me. He's like, "Bro, like, he's in there." He said, "Let me have words with him, and then when a fight breaks out, hop in." I was like, "I bet." So he walks in, and he's like, "Hey," and the boyfriend that she was with had no idea who I was, had no idea who my brothers were. They just saw this big old group of people walk in, and we all walked in, and he walks in, and he's like, "Hey, like, what you doing?" And homie was like, "I'm sitting here with my girlfriend. Like, what's going on?" And he's like, "No, like, what you doing?" Because he had his like arms around her and shit like that, and he was like, "Bro, I'm sitting here with my girlfriend." He's like, "Bro, that's not your girlfriend." And they're like, "Yeah, like, we've been dating for the past like 3 months." And my brother was like, "Bro, that's not your girlfriend." And I walk in through the crowd, and he looks at me, he kind of points at me, he's like, "You see this shit?" I was like, "Yeah, the fuck is this?" And my brother Ty turns back, and he's like, "Bro, that's not your girlfriend. That's my little brother's girl." And she looks at me, and she looks at Ty, and then looks at Jonathan, and Promise just gets up and walks off. And then Jonathan goes to stand up, and Ty grabs him by the shoulder and shoves him back in the chair, and he's like, we're not done with you." And I looked at Ty. He was like, no, we got this. You go after her. I was like, I bet. So I leave, and as I was walking out, I remember one of the teachers walking up because they saw the big crowd of people, and Ty was getting loud, and the teacher was walking up. And I remember one of our boys turned around and looked down, and the teacher was like, "Is this a club or something?" And our guy was like, "Yeah, it's Fight Club. Why don't you get the fuck out of here?" And the teacher just turned around and walked off. Like they didn't want to start it. They didn't want to get into it. So and later that night was whenever me and Promise like legitimately started dating the first time. So we really just walked in and did a hostile takeover on this man's relationship. And for the rest of the year, he wouldn't even look at me in the eyes. He would just keep his eyes on the ground and keep walking. And I was like, yeah, that makes sense. Nah, I had to, so there's this guy, Hayden McBurney, that was talking crap about one of my brothers, and Slick was my brother's name. Slick was dating this girl that Hayden wanted to get with, but she wasn't interested. And she kept saying like, "I have a boyfriend. I'm not interested in you." And he was like, "Oh, your boyfriend's a fat ass bitch. Like he's a pussy nigga. This and that." Well, I was that guy that I don't like other students. I get into frequent confrontations with other students, and the teachers know it. So I'll walk in and they'll be like, "You need to put your phone away." I'll tell them straight up, be like, "You're going like." Hey, you hear me? Sorry, I got a phone call. But no, so I was the type of boy like people just talking pissed me off. Just they would say shit that would piss me off, and I would be like, I would I would tell the teachers like, look, I will beat someone's ass if you don't like. It's better if you just let me keep my music in and ignore the rest of these fuckers, cause I will beat their ass. Like they say some dumb shit, and I'm gonna put hands on somebody. So that's what I did most classes. That's how I stayed out of trouble, was just keeping my music in and ignoring everyone else. But this kid Hayden was in my art class, and I was sitting there with my music in, and I heard Slick's name. Hold on, my grandparents just got here. I gotta give them my W-2 so they can do my taxes for me. Hold on.
Strike Striker drone detected. Assault drones detected. Terminal infiltrated. Hostage situation nearby.
Hey, sorry about that. I can't believe you got that ugly car. That's an ugly ass car. Ugly ass car. I'll be over there like next week or something. Help you with those lights. Alright, my bad. I had my headset on the whole time. I heard you say something about you don't know who got the piece on them. I think I got that covered. Say. I think I got that covered. Oh, alright, so I'm sitting in art class and I'm sitting there with my music's in, and I hear Hayden right behind me talking to these females, and I heard him say something about Slick, and I was like I heard his name, so I took one of my earbuds out and I acted like I was still working, hadn't heard nothing. He sent back there and he's like, yeah, man's a bitch, he wouldn't want to do anything anyway, this and that, and I heard that and I stood up and I turned around and said, what are you talking about back there? And he said, don't worry about it, none of your business. I said, what'd you say to me? And he looked at me, he said, I said it's none of your business, don't worry about it. So I walked over to his desk and I put my hands down and got like close enough to where he could hear me good enough. I said, look, I never want to hear you talking about one of my boys again before I put you back on crutches. Because at the beginning of the year, he had gotten in some kind of like car accident or some bullshit, came to school in crutches, and he had just got off them bitches. I was like, I will put your ass back on them crutches. And he was still sitting down. He kind of looks at me. He was like, you didn't even hear me say nothing. You don't know what the fuck we were talking about. I was like, I heard enough. I heard enough of what you're talking about. And he goes to stand up, and I grab him by the shoulder and I sit him back down on his like back down in the chair, and I slide my hand from his shoulder to the back of his neck and slam his fucking head against the table. And he turns around and looks at the teacher, because the teacher was like sitting kind of behind him, and she just kind of looked at him and she looked at me, and I went and sat back down, and she looked back at him. She was like, yeah, maybe we should be careful about who we talk about in class, because you don't know who's listening. And then there is another time, John D was a kid and I was a tennis manager, which basically meant I slept through tennis class instead of actually playing tennis. So this kid on the tennis team was named John D, and he was like always like thought he could beat anyone's ass because he was like a triple black belt or some bullshit. And I remember I was sitting there one time putting on my shoes, and one of my boys named Jay, he was smaller than the rest of us, like hadn't hit growth spurts yet. This was in middle school too, so he was real little. And I hear something like a loud noise, and I look over, and John D had picked him up, flipped him over his shoulder, and like threw him on the ground. I was like, oh hell no! So I stood up and I like get him backed into the corner. And I'm sitting there trying to talk to him, like, bro, don't do it. Like, bro, don't put your hands on my boys like that, not in front of me. And he keeps, like, trying to push on me, like, trying to push past me while I'm trying to talk to him. I was like, bro, that's mad disrespectful. Stop. Like, this is why I'm fucking talking to you. So he kept pushing on me. So I, like, take a step back and, like, grab him by the shoulder and let him move to where I use his momentum. He's, like, stepping up towards me. And take a step back, and I throw him over my foot, and he trips over my foot and like face plants on the ground. And I bend down over him, and boys that knew me and like were in the class come up and walk up behind me like, "Gee, what's going on?" And I bend down over him. I was like, "Now that I have your attention, never fucking put hands on my people like that ever again." And then get up and walk out. And as I was walking out of like the tennis portable, the tennis coach was walking back up the ramp, and we passed. And I was like, "Oh, you're gonna walk in and see John D on the ground, two of my people up over. Like, it's gonna be a bad scene."
Rogue striker drone detected. Hostage situation nearby.
But yeah, Fox Tommy had been playing with me for a while, and he would hear all these stories. And then I think it was like 2 years ago, I bring him down here for a tournament that we're having at my school, a gaming tournament. No, you didn't. You beat me and then lost. You beat me. Oh yeah, you beat me in the game. You didn't beat me fairly, but you won. Okay, whatever. But and he got to see firsthand that like I I can know someone has a boyfriend, go at like
Detected.
take them home with me, and mans won't do shit. Mans will sit across the room and just pout about it. Like, he saw it firsthand. Mans was across the room just watching me while his girl was at the tournament, like hugging up on me and shit. But oh. I still, my freshman year, my big brother was senior in the football team. I remember a fight broke out on the field, like a huge fight, not like a small like 1v1. No, like everybody on each team were in the field throwing hands, and they all got sent back to the game was over. They got disqualified or whatever. And they went back to the locker room, and I remember my big brother was telling me, he was like, "Yeah, the quarterback got on one of the benches and was sitting there giving us a pep talk." He was like, "Well, we might not have won the finals like we wanted to, but at least we gave them niggas a show." I was like, "God damn."
Terminal in hostile control. Destroyed. System malfunctioning.
I remember this one time I'll walk out of my last class, and I'm walking to my car, and Bubba and his girlfriend were walking, so I just start walking beside them, and I was like looking at my phone, like not even paying attention. And Bubba like just points at me. He's like, "Well, shit, let us know when me and Gia handle it." And I look up and say, "Who am I beating?" And like jokingly. And apparently, what was happening was Bubba's girlfriend was like had gotten into an argument with some dude in her biology class that was bullying some kid or something. I was like, "Oh yeah, shit, just let me know." Like, point him out. And as I said that, the homie was walking past us in the hall and like shoulder bumped her. And he was like, "Bro, it was that man's right there." So I turn around because he had like passed us. So I turn around and I was looking for him, and he turns around and sees that I'm looking at him. And he yells out, "You fucking pussy ass bitch, way the fuck over there." And I grab Bubba by that shoulder and I swing him around, and we both like beeline towards him. And I step on him, was like, "The fuck did you just say to me? Like, way down the hall? Like, say it to my face. I'm right here now. Like, what you gonna say? Within arm's reach. I'm within reach of beating your ass. Say it again." And then like 4 of the teachers came out of the class, and they're like, Bubba just grabs me and he was like, "Come on, man, like, he ain't about it, let's go." I was like, "Alright, whatever." And I look at him and said, "Watch your fucking mouth, man." And step back, and he started texting Bubba, and he was like, "Oh, you don't want it, we got shooters, this and that." He's like, "I got shooters that'll come up on you, this and that." Well, it turns out he knows my little sister. He knows Shitlin. And so Shitlin texts me, and she's like, "Hey, like, you hear what happened with Cheeto, this and that?" And I was like, I posted up on Cheeto after school. She was like, "That's you he's talking about?" I was like, "Yeah, where are you hearing this?" So she tells me, he's like, "He's getting ready, this and that, talking about you, this and that." I was like, "I bet, let's get ready." And she texts him. She's like, "You don't, like, I didn't realize you're talking about my big brother. You don't know him. You don't know who like, you don't want that fight." And she started telling him, like, "You will lose. Like, you think you got shooters. Like, just watch out. Like, don't start this fight." So he starts texting me, and he starts like, he's like, "Man, I don't want that beef. Like, I don't know what you heard, this and that." I said, "Look, I don't care like what happened to start the fight. Don't care. All I know is that after I got involved, you started disrespecting me and you started disrespecting my brother." And he said, "I just want to settle this, man. I don't want to start nothing." I was like, "Alright, so this is what we're gonna do. You gotta go apologize to them, cause you didn't do much to me. You gotta go apologize to them." So I walked his ass up to my brother and his girlfriend in the middle of lunch, in the middle of everybody, and made him apologize. And he apologized, and I looked at Bubba and his girlfriend, and they both kind of looked at me, and she just nodded. I was like, "Alright, now get the fuck out of here." And he left. I was like, "Yeah, that's what I thought." No, whenever I get petty, I get petty. Like, I'll get disrespectfully petty. Cause he walked up on me at lunch, like, Shitlin brought him to me and was like, "Hey, he wanted to apologize." I was like, "Alright, bet." So I was like, "Come on." And we like, perp walked him up to the fucking, up to where Bubba and Annalise were. I was like, "Apologize." I remember I was getting ready to go. So my school had cameras all around it, like all on the ceilings, this and that. But there was one spot, the library didn't have cameras. For whatever reason, the library didn't have cameras. And we were getting ready to go jump this boy that had been trying to beat his ass for weeks, and he was avoiding it. So we were like, alright, he's in the library working on a project right now. So we were like on our way. I had my hand on the library door with 4 of my boys behind me, and we were about to walk in and start swinging on him. And as soon as I get the door like an inch open, one of my boys looks around the corner of the library and dips. I look at Bubba, I was like, bro, what the fuck? Like, where'd he go? And Bubba looks around the corner, he's like, and he taps on me, he's like, gee, we gotta go. Look around the corner, and there's a huge brawl happening. And like this big assistant principal we had, he was like 6'5". He used to be a professional basketball player or something. Runs up and like tries to stop one of the kids from fighting, and this kid turns around and picks him up and body slams him onto the fucking ground. And we're like, oh shit, like this is real. And so we run up, and one boy has his belt off and is like knocking people out with the metal part of his belt. And there's people fighting like here, the other, like all over the fucking school. School gets put on lockdown. Every AISD like school district faculty member gets called onto campus. The cops get called. Students are getting dragged out and on stretchers, like real fucking shit. And then I'm sitting there in class, like, it's on lockdown, so we have to sit in the same class for the rest of the day to make sure no other fights, like, pop off in the halls. And, my Spanish teacher, I was in Spanish teacher gets a call, and she's on the phone, and she looks at me. I was like, bro, I didn't even throw hands this time. And then I still get called out and taken to the principal's office. Even though I had nothing, like I had not put hands on anybody, I get called out and called into the principal's office because they know I know something about it, and they want me to start giving up names and shit. I was mad than motherfucker. I was like, bro, I wasn't even part of it this time. But that was the biggest fight that happened at our school, at least while I was there, because that one got put on the news. The like kids were getting left on stretchers and shit, which is insane. Yeah. But me and my boys are the reason that my middle school now has bulletproof doors. And the secretary sits behind a bulletproof window and has to press a button to buzz in all the visitors. Yeah. Alright, so let's see. I guess I could open up his stream so I can look at your comments, folks. Because I can't see nothing you're saying at the moment. small town. We did have a assistant principal that had to. Okay, so this assistant principal joined like was hired to our school for 1 year before he retired. Like he dealt with us for 1 year. And he's like never again. He retired after that because we gave him hell. We gave that man hell. None of us liked that man. But he did get put under. Why the fuck? He did. I had some purple fucking knee pads on for a second. Anyway, he had some. He had to be put under inspection because these two chicks were fighting, and he like picked this bitch up and threw her against a brick wall. Yeah. 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 I feel you. Bro. The teacher was like, I'm done fucking you little ass kids, man. I have a friendship with everybody. Is this your mama's friend? I'm putting it back on heroic. That you ain't been a part of. Like, step down.
Terminal in hostile control. Serious trauma.
Oh shit! Two of them. Bro, I got sniped. I got sniped by the dog. Before you pick me up, see if you can get that server down that's right in front of you. So that'll get the dogs down. Bro, that LMG don't do no damage. Yeah.
Shave tech detected. Rogue assault turret detected. Rogue sniper turret detected. Hostage situation detected. Is critical. Serious trauma detected.
哎
Serious trauma detected.
Hey, I'm back. My bad. Devin called me. I came to bottom of Seven Nation Army couldn't hold me back. What? Have you never heard that song? It's the song from the Battlefield 1 trailer. Bro. That song gets stuck in my head every once in a while though, cause whenever I was in band playing tuba, we learned to play it, and the tubas would play that shit all the fucking time. Cause it has a nice beat. It goes boom ba dum boom ba dum boom dum ba dum boom ba dum ba da dum. Oh shit! Get the fuck off of me. You heard that too? I was in tuba and percussion. I was in tuba through middle school and percussion and a little bit of high school. And they're so tanky now. Fucking bullet sponges. Oh, and we have a lieutenant. I think that's a medic too. No, it's not a medic. He just has the EMPs that the medics have for some reason. Ooh. Grenades down. We gotta get that tank off the field. Ooh, I thought he was gonna come punch me. I saw my life flashing before my eyes. That man. Motherfucker. Shut up. I'm the opposite. I miss band. I don't miss band camp. No, no. Like, mine was too once everyone else got there, but because I was part of percussion, we had to be there an hour early, and we stayed 2 hours later than everyone. Cause percussion had to learn its own, like, all the little drum snippets that we would do at like the pep rallies and the whenever they got touchdowns and shit like that. So like once everyone was there, it was dope. But just the fact that like all throughout the summer I had to be there like 6 o'clock I got an exotic. What? Oh, it's the last piece I needed. But, I guess that means we can go back to the lobby and, put it back to super easy now if you want. But anyway, just the fact, like, I had to be up there at 6 o'clock every morning, and I wouldn't leave until, like, after lunch, like 2. No. I was too damn tired for all the bullshit. Our percussionist teacher was super fucking cool though. It seemed like the other teachers hated him. Like the other band teachers. And it was probably because like he would let the percussionist do kind of like whatever that we wanted. Cause we had a really good percussion section. Like I wasn't the best cause I didn't do it through high school, so I was kind of eh. But like the other people in the percussion section were like goated. We knew what the fuck we were doing. So like even during the school day, whenever like we were in band like class practicing for concerts or whatever, we would stand in the back of the class and fuck around, like do whatever the fuck we wanted. And there was 3 band teachers. One that would like teach the brass instruments, one that taught the woodwinds, and the other one taught percussion. And during the school day, whenever the whole band was working, it was always the guy that taught brass that would take care of that would teach the whole class, because he was technically the head band teacher. So he hated us because we would just stand in the back and like fuck around. But anytime that he would like try getting onto us, the percussion band director would come out of his office and like poke his head around and look at us and like see us fuck around and then look at him and be like, they're fine. They know what they're doing. And he hated it.
You're really competitive, aren't you? Think you can clear that skyscraper fast like you did again? You might be impressive. I like that about you.
Nah. Bro, I joined band in high school so I could spend more time with Promise. That was the whole reason I ever got back into band. Because after middle school, like it was required in middle school. After I got in middle school, I was like, bro, I'm never doing band again. Fuck that shit. But Promise was in band, and so she would be going to the football games every Friday and like going out of town on bus trips and shit. I'm like, damn, I'm sitting in class right now whenever I could be sitting in a bus for like 2 or 3 hours every day with my girlfriend. Like, what the fuck am I doing? You didn't even start the fucking... So, Tommy, how do you want me to send you the scenes to this? Do you want me to just send you the link to the book and tell you what sections to look in, or... Bro, you know, I'm not sure that'll send in a message. Yeah, I know. You realize how long, like how big paragraphs those are? I bet. Are you gonna need the character descriptions again? Uh. Oh yeah, we put it back on normal. I was like, why am I waxing? I can't believe you've done this. If we got on normal, you just want to go all the way to 100? What you mean?
Automated defenses detected.
Why is yours at 100? It's supposed to reset after you beat 100. Oh, so you're still at 100? Well shit, then what am I doing hosting? After we do this, I'm just gonna leave this and we can go to 100. So what's happening with Reddit right now? And GameStop and all that bullshit. Huh. That makes sense. I just got a Reddit notification. I just wasn't sure what the hell was going on. Yeah. Just trying to limit their shit. Limited. Exactly what they said they weren't gonna do. I was like, damn, I should have bought stocks in GameStop. Shit. Hold on.
Shade tech detected. Rogue striker drone detected. Rogue sniper turret detected.
Sorry, I had to talk to one of my financial people because I have stocks in company and I don't know how that's going now. Yeah, and as I understand, my stocks weren't any of the like majorly big ones, just enough to make me a little bit of money every year. But they said that they haven't seen, like, they haven't gotten any notifications of things going too bad, and that we should be receiving a statement soon. So as long as we don't get like any kind of emergency messages from the bank or phone calls from the bank, we should be good. Don't shoot him. We're 4 floors away. I just got a challenge from Ubisoft completed. I don't even know what. What did I do, Ubisoft?
EMP jammer detected nearby.